Hello, good morning, everyone. This is TCL Global Nigeria. I am Tunde Salami, the TCL Global Nigeria Country Director. This is a very beautiful morning today in UK Portsmouth, and I am here this morning with the International Recruitment Officer for West Africa and the one that is taking charge of all the application from Nigeria for University of Roehampton. So let me bring on board Tom. Tom, good morning, please.
Hi, thank you. Good morning, and thank you everyone for joining this live session. I am Tom, and I work for the University of Roehampton in the international team. And I'm just going to run you through some facts and figures here at Roehampton, some updates, entry requirements, and scholarships that we have in place for Nigerian students. So let me just start. So these are just a few facts and figures that we're really proud of here at Roehampton. We have 9,000 students enrolled at the university, which makes us a fairly small university, but we really believe that adds to the community feel on campus. And in that 9,000 student body, we have 140 nationalities represented, so that makes 14% of our students, overseas students, which we're really proud of as well, because we're a very diverse and multicultural community. We are located on a beautiful 54-acre Southwest London campus, so a huge campus in Zone 3 in London, and we're only about 30 minutes away from central London. We are also the most research-intensive modern university in the country. And I do say modern because we have been awarded the university status only about 15 or 16 years ago, but we go way back. We have a 175 year history in providing higher education, which we're really proud of. And I should also say that we are a collegiate university, which further adds to the community feel on campus. So that just means that our students in our university is split into 4 different colleges, and you can see them all on screen now. So top left, we have Jacob Stewart, where our arts and humanities departments are, and on the screen, Jacob Stewart is also where our library is located. And then we have Frobel College, where our dance and education departments are, and then Southlands College, where our business school is located, and Whitelands College, a really beautiful college, which is where life sciences and psychology departments are located. And this is just an aerial shot of the campus, just to show you how big and how green of a campus it is. It's very spacious, which has really helped during this COVID pandemic. So we've been able to maintain social distancing and have some classes on campus as well in a safe manner. It's really spacious. It's really beautiful. And this is sort of the same place, but just in a map form, and it is to show you everything that we have on campus, our main campus. I should also say that this is where 3 out of our 4 colleges are. So here we have Frobel College, Dickie Stewart, and Southlands. Whitelands College, the 4th college, is only a 10-minute walk away from this, so it's still very close. But here we have our lecture theaters and teaching facilities, as well as our accommodation, all in one campus, which is fantastic. Because and we do call ourselves London's Campus University, because we are the only university in London that has a one main campus. So with other universities in London, you'll have to travel from your accommodation to where your lectures are, and pay astronomical transport fees. Whereas we have everything in one place, so you can live where you study. We also have students union bar. We have a gym. Football pitches. There's a beautiful lake as well and beautiful grounds. We have a shop. We have cafes, diners, a bar. We have even a bank. So when you arrive to England, and maybe for the first time, you are able to open your UK bank account right on campus as well, which is fantastic. There's a student library there as well. It's a really fantastic campus. And this is just where we are in relation to central London. It's right over here. We're nestled between Richmond Park, which is one of the most beautiful and the biggest park in London, and between Wimbledon as well, which is, you might be familiar with Wimbledon from the yearly tennis tournaments. And like I said, we're only about 30 minutes away from central London and only about an hour away from two of the biggest international airports in London, so Heathrow and Gatwick. And these are our academic departments. So we have art school, which is further split into three other smaller departments. So that's dance, drama, and media. Then we have business school, education, and humanities, which is further split into two different departments. So English language, and then history and theology. And then life sciences, psychology, and social sciences departments. You can find all our courses in our departments listed on our website. So if you go on our website, the home page of the website will have this top bar. And if you click on courses, this drop-down menu will appear, and you can click undergraduate or postgraduate, just any courses that you're interested in, and you'll find a full list. Just for your reference, all our courses at undergraduate level, and we really believe that each department that we have has something special going for them. So there's a benefit to studying the courses that we offer specifically at Roehampton. So for instance, if you're interested in dance, you should know that our dance department is one of the best and the biggest in the country. If you're interested in drama, you should know that we have great links to London's West End, which is fantastic for networking opportunities. And if you're interested in media, that's one of the biggest updates of the past year. We have a brand new media center on campus. It was meant to open last year in April, but we went into lockdown in March. So it's barely been used. And our media center is just fantastic. It has state-of-the-art studio, newsroom, editing room, and darkroom for developing photography. It has it all. It has a little cinema as well. It's really just everything's brand new. So that really helps media students with their studies. If you're interested in a business school, you should know that our business school has fantastic just extracurricular opportunities that you get to do when you're a business student, such as employability events, mentoring schemes, and stuff like that. We also have a student-led business society, which is also fantastic for networking opportunities and reaching out to Roehampton business alumni and talk to them, and they help you with sort of career advice as well. And then we have our education department, which is where Roehampton got its start. And we are to this day still top university in London for education studies. So we've been able to maintain that top spot for over 100 years. And humanities department is fantastic. If you're a humanities student, you get to take part in excursions and trips abroad to Europe throughout the year, which is fantastic. And with life sciences and psychology, I did mention earlier that we are the most research-intensive modern university. This really shows in life sciences and psychology departments. We have 4 research centers on campus, all equipped with up-to-date and state-of-the-art facilities and equipment like MRI scans and machines. So those all that really benefits our life sciences and psychology students. So they get to really develop a practical experience alongside their studies in our research centers. And then our social sciences students really also benefit from the fantastic London location and the networking opportunities. And these are postgraduate courses. So postgraduate courses are a lot more focused. They're more niche as well. As you can see, if you have a look through them, the most additions and changes that we've made over the past year is in the business school. So now all our business school courses at postgraduate level offer a placement opportunity. So all our undergraduate business courses do also offer undergrad placement opportunity, like a work placement option, whereas now our postgraduate business courses also offer that. And another update that we have in business school is that, so while previously we only offered an MBA, just MBA and then MBA with a placement year, now we also offer MBA for early careers professional, which means that previously MBA required a 2-year work experience for students to be eligible for it. Whereas now the MBA for early careers professional does not require that 2-year work experience. You can go into MBA straight from your bachelor course, and that MBA for early careers professional is also offered with a placement year, which is a fantastic opportunity as well. And these are just some of our more popular courses specifically for Nigerian students. So here we have, it's predominantly business and adult nursing. So courses from our business or life sciences departments. And these are some of our more popular courses for postgraduate students, where we see a lot of applications coming from Nigeria. So again, it's business school. This is predominantly because of our fantastic placement opportunities at postgraduate level. So in addition to studying, you also get to do a placement year. So when you graduate from our business school, you graduate as a business-ready professional. And then we have, again, life sciences, so clinical nutrition and clinical neurosciences courses that are very popular, and education as well. And this is just a statistic that we're also really proud of. So 93% of our graduates are in employment or further study within 6 months of graduation. So with that statistic, we come above some of the top universities in the country, like University of Durham or the University of Oxford, and that is largely because of our fantastic London location and just the networking opportunities that we provide our students, and the fact that so many of our courses offer that placement option, which really advances students' option when looking for a career. And these are our entry requirements for Nigerian students. So if you're interested in applying for a bachelor, the entry requirement would be WIAC with grade D or above in 5 subjects, plus a diploma from Federal University with a minimum of lower credit or ordinary national diploma. And then for entry onto a master's, it'll be a degree in the minimum second lower class division or GPA 3 out of 5. And we, the English language requirement is we do accept WIAC, English at C6, and for masters also WIAC English C6. However, you should note that we do accept score C6 in English language WIAC, but providing it is no more than 5 years old. So if your WIAC is more than 5 years old, then we will ask you to take additional English tests, such as, for instance, Ielts. Ielts is one of our more popular tests that we receive, and it's for a bachelor, for entry into a bachelor course, we accept 6 overall with no less than 5.5 in any band, and then for a master's, we ask for 6.5 overall with no less than 5.5 in any band. However, another fantastic update from Roehampton. From over the past year, we now offer our very own Roehampton online English test. This came about because of there was a demand on the market with the majority of IELTS test centers being closed for the majority of last year, and just a lack of reliable online English tests. So we came up with our very own English test that can be done online, and it's done in partnership with Oxford International English Test Center. You can book the test on our website online. There's a link on our website that will redirect you to the form that you have to complete to book the test and select the date and time. And this test is predominantly for our offer holders. So if you hold an offer from us, you can take this test. And the great thing also is that you don't need to, if you're our offer holder, you don't need to send us the test results afterwards. If you just input your student ID in the booking form when you're booking yourself the test, we will automatically receive your test results as well. Our admissions team will receive it and apply it to your record, and we'll see if you've passed. So that yeah, and tests are the results are usually available within 5 days, which is a very straightforward and quick way to meet the English requirement. And in terms of the structure, it is it'll be very familiar to a lot of students. It's based on Ielts, which is fantastic, and it basically tests listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And this is just for your reference. So we ask for entry into a bachelor course. If you're taking our English language test, we ask for a B2 plus, which is equivalent to IELTS 6. And then for a master's, we ask for C1, which is equivalent to IELTS 6.5. And this just brings us to our tuition fees and scholarship. So our tuition fees are for overseas students are listed out here in this slide. So for bachelor courses they're 13,500 or thereabout, and then for master's courses they do vary. They go from anywhere from 14,000 to 15 or 16,000, and then for an MBA they're just over £16,000. However, if you wish to do a placement year, that comes in an additional cost of £1,500. However, we do have scholarships available. So we have an academic excellence scholarship of £4,000. And so this scholarship is automatically applied to your record and to your tuition fees. If you have if you hold a first class bachelor degree or a GPA of 4.5. So yeah, you are automatically eligible for this scholarship. You don't receive the money, the £4,000 sum. It's just it'll apply to your tuition fees, so it lowers your tuition fees by £4,000. It's also available for students doing a bachelor's. I'm just waiting to hear from admissions of what the entry criteria is for bachelor's courses. And then if you are not eligible for this scholarship, if you don't meet the requirements for this scholarship, you should know that we also have a £2,500 country scholarship. So this is, we have a select list of countries that we offer country scholarships to. And this is fantastic because you are, as a Nigerian student, as a Nigerian national, you'll automatically be eligible for this £2,500 tuition fee discount. And it's both scholarships are available in the form of a tuition fee discount. So they will basically lower your tuition fees. And these are just examples of how this works. So if you are, for instance, doing an MBA, your tuition fees will be £16,000. If you meet the requirements for the academic excellence scholarship, you will get awarded £4,000, and this will just discount your tuition fee by £4,000. So your final tuition fee to pay will be £12,000. And so if you're, and it's just the same for any other course, master's or bachelor's. And then if you don't get the £4,000 scholarship, you will still, no matter what, as a Nigerian national, you'll be eligible for the country scholarship of £2,500, and you will get, so it works in the same way. If you're an MBA student, that has the tuition fees are £16,000. This will be reduced by £2,500. So you'll end up paying just £13,500 instead. So we're really proud to be able to offer this. And this really brings me to the end of the formal part of the presentation, but I'm really here to make this interactive. So if anyone has any questions, please do let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you so much. There are one or two questions that people have asked, but I'm very, very happy when people hear the name University of Roehampton. They are very, okay, where is it? I'm so glad the way you have vividly and clearly explained where Roehampton is. Roehampton is in southwest London and is in zone 3, and it is not far from central London. So people that in Roehampton, they will still have the feeling proximity to London, but they are a bit outside London. So because people always ask, where is Roehampton? Where is Roehampton? Is it inside London? Is it outside London? I'm very, very glad with the map, with the presentation of the campus. You've explained it is 4 campus. So that's really, really answered most of the questions that people really want to know about Roehampton. Thank you so much for that. That's very, very vivid, very good.
Thank you. And we do really feel lucky that we have such a huge campus. So, you know, London is very squished together and it's a very busy city. So a lot of universities don't have that privilege to have a campus, whereas we do have a campus in London. So yes, we are in London. We like to call ourselves London's Campus University, because we do have a campus, and with that, our students, I feel like we really get to provide the best of both worlds to students. So just a very laid back campus feel, because our area is very spacious, but then still have that proximity to central London and the hustle and the bustle of the excitement and the nightlife and everything that London has to offer. So it's a great mix of both.
Thank you so much. So it's a big campus, like the one we feel back in Nigeria. We are used to campus life. So that's very, very good. So I have one or two questions that have been sent. What about the English language requirement?
Right.
You confirm that WAEC is acceptable for undergraduate. Up to what level WAEC?
Up to what level? So we accept WAEC, and it is let me just get back to the slide. So we WAEC English at C6, but for both bachelors and masters, but it's providing that it's no more than 5 years old. So if your WAEC diploma is older than 5 years old, then we will ask you to provide additional English qualifications. But it's a WAEC C6.
Okay, thank you. There's another examining body called NECO. Do you accept NECO at all or not, please?
No, we don't.
Okay, that's fine. WAEC is acceptable. And I want to ask, do you accept medium of instruction letter? If somebody has been to university for 3-4 years in Nigeria and they want to study a master's degree, do you accept the medium of instruction to meet the English requirement as well?
So English requirement, okay, so I believe that yes, we do. But again, it has like an age, a year limit as well, but we do.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to ask a question now about adult nursing.
Right.
Yes, lot of students are interested to come and do the course adult nursing in the UK. Can you please help me to go back to the slides and explain vividly what are the requirements for adult nursing? Do they need to sit down for highest, or the English language proficiency letter will be sufficed for that? And is it adult nursing that you offer alone? Do you do mental health nursing, or is there any other form of nursing courses that Roehampton offers?
So in addition to adult nursing, we have mental health nursing as well.
Okay.
And so, yeah, our entry requirements, these, the ones on this slide are just, general entry requirements. So it'll be a grade D or above in 5 subjects. But we do have, there's some courses that ask for additional entry requirements or have, course specific entry requirements. So with adult nursing, you will also be asked to show I think it's maths and English in in WIAC, and I would have to go to the course. Oh, sorry. I'd have to go to our website. I can just show you. So each course that we have listed on our website will show entry, if there's any course specific entry requirements on the right hand side. So if you just look at this, so it'll be, so adult nursing will ask for at least one science or health related subject in WIAC as well, and then an equivalent in maths and English as well, and at the end of the day, the application will also be assessed on the interview that every student needs to undertake, and so successful applicants will need to complete an occupational health check and some additional checks. So it is a more rigorous entry requirement process that students need to undertake. Yes. And sorry. Yes, I should say that for non-native English speakers, but which I guess in Nigeria is a native English speaking country, so that's all fine. So yeah, we still take WIAC for adult nursing.
Okay. So now, specifically Nigeria situation, we have some students that have been to, they have diploma, a sort of higher national diploma in nursing. There are a lot of these institutions in Nigeria that offer this course. And when you finish this course, you spend 3 to 4 years there. When you finish, you become a qualified nurse in Nigeria and you start working. For people that has this type of certificate, what level can they come and study nursing with Roehampton University? For instance, we have this institute calling the University College Hospital in Ibadan, Nigeria, very famous for producing nursing for Nigerian market. And so most of the students have been to our Ibadan office. They said they want to come to UK to study nursing. What can we do to help them, please?
So they wish to study nursing, but they've already studied nursing in Nigeria.
Yes.
So I don't believe that we at present offer any top-up courses in nursing. So there is some certain courses we'll do top-up, which is basically you you basically just are able to study the last year of the degree, but we don't offer that for nursing programs. We have been asked that before because there is a high demand from Nigeria or Africa in general for nursing courses and life sciences courses, but yet we currently don't offer any top up we don't offer a top up program for adult nursing, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you. We spent a lot of time on nursing, so I'm so glad we really clarified that. Thank you so much. Now I want to go to the question as regards scholarship.
Right.
And you've really explained very well that there's £4,000 scholarship available for high flyers, first class distinction students, 4,000, and there is in-country scholarship of £2,500 for every form of student that gain admission. Now, I want to ask, what is the deposit payment that is required by Roehampton, and is there instrumental, plan available for students after they get their admission? They've asked me to ask this and clarify this.
No, of course, I should probably have touched on that in the presentation. So yes, good question. Yes, so our deposit is £2,500, and that is for both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. It's £2,500, and then there was the second part of the question. Oh, the installments. So yes, the installments are, you can definitely pay your tuition fees in installments, and you can choose your in your online enrollment when you'll be enrolling for your course. You'll be asked to select a payment plan, and so our installments are of you can do either 3 installments or 5 installments or 7 installments throughout the year. So yeah, there's up to 7 installments basically.
Wow. So thank you for Nigerian students that are listening. This has been one of the most, very, very student-friendly form of payment. Starting with the deposit, this is £2,500 deposit to get your cars. Then there is an instrumental plan. You can choose 3 times, 5 times, or 7 times instrumental plan to pay your balance school fees. It does not mean if you have more than 2,500, you can definitely pay, but the minimum for you to get your cars is £2,500. So thank you for clarifying all this. I'm very, very grateful that we really clarify the issue of English language, the adult costing, and the issue of instrumental payment. So do you have any concluding remark for our students that has joined online this morning?
Yes, well, we are seeing a huge demand from Nigeria for Roehampton, so we're very happy to we really hope to welcome you in the future intakes, and especially since so much of last year was working from home and classes online, so we're all at Roehampton very eager to return to our beautiful campus and work from campus and greet you and welcome you to our London campus.
Thank you so much. There has been a huge, lot of demand and awareness and application from Nigeria students to Roehampton. And one of the driving force for that is the deposit and the instrumental plan and the location of the university as well. So please, this is the time for you to start getting all your documentation that you need for September intake. September intake has commenced. And please, Tom, sorry, what is the turnaround if an application is submitted for you to get back with condition offer, unconditional offer up to cast? What are the turnaround time, please?
So the turnaround time for a decision on an application is around 2 weeks time. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. And that'll be to get a conditional offer or an invite to an interview, and then from then on, it's depends on how quickly the student meets the conditions of the conditional offer to get the unconditional offer.
Okay, so thank you. 2 weeks is the turnaround time. So please, we are heading towards the end of April now. So by very soon we are going to be in May, and the sooner you start, the sooner you get your cars, the sooner you will send your application and get your cars and apply for your visa. We at TCL Global, we are there to help you all through this process. And like as I always emphasize, we don't charge for any of our services. Right from the beginning to the end, when you get your visa, there is no charge attached. We will guide you all through this process. We have our office. We have our office in Ibadan, in Lagos, in Abuja, and these are our contact details that I display. Just get in touch with us. We will be there to support you all through your process. Roehampton University is a very, very good and reliable partner with TCL Global. And we are working around how Roehampton will be able to join in our, our education fair we are planning in the month of May. There is one in Ibadan, there is one in Lagos, 10th of May. So we are looking at how Roehampton will be represented, even if they cannot be there physically, but they will be available online with a staff that will be able to answer all the questions, and there will be Tom at the backup to answer questions during the fair, so that any further questions you have about Roehampton, you can meet us physically at our education fair, Sheraton Hotel in Lagos, 10th of May, and MOF 21 Hotel in Ibadan on the 7th of May for further questions. I will be physically present to answer your questions and clarify whatever question that you have. So, Tom, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, and thanks everyone for joining. Thank you. Thank
you so much. So thank you everyone for the time you have spent with us today. This is TCL Global Nigeria. We will always get in touch with you. Send us WhatsApp, email address. Our dedicated staff are available for you. Please, we are there to help you to achieve that dream of having a UK university certificate. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.